Hey guys, Tim here. Want to talk to you guys about some quick developments that I've been seeing going on. I think we need to call it nip it in the bud in the Reddit avatar community and the meme coins. Um, so two things in particular happened um, that I would say are concerning but not groundbreaking. And hopefully, this is my message to everyone to be more supportive to the artist. But the first, Ships released his a whole bunch of avatars over the past week and a half or so, and he was fortunate enough to end up with a number one of his own mint. Um, now, uh, basically what happened was he was super excited. He said, "This is awesome. I want to keep it." And then people started throwing a whole bunch of negativity his way, and saying some mean things. He was only after the money, all this stuff. And if you know Ships at all, you know that couldn't be further from the truth. Um, so um, that was going on with Ships, and I'll show the post and kind of talk a little bit about how he turned that negative into a positive. And another one happened with PRGuitarman, otherwise known as Chris, um, who is the Nyan Cat and Fiesta Dog creator, a meme he created a long time ago. And basically, what happened there was a token called Bone that people created. It was made by Transfer My Moons, I think was the lead on that Reddit user. Who great guy, definitely love him. Don't want to say he did anything wrong, but um, basically what happened was Chris found out about the Bone airdrop to Fiesta dog holders. People thought he was involved in the project, which he was not. He didn't want to endorse it. So he effectively made a post on the Fiesta dog subreddit. And you would think all hell broke loose. And again, Chris turned what could have been a super, super negative thing into a positive. So I'm going to bring up the stuff on my screen and we will go from there. All right, so the first one, Eritis number one by Ships, talking about this issue. So basically, went ahead made this post after Ships contacted me saying, hey, he wants to donate it to um, a charity. He picked Mental Health America, which on Charity Navigator has a plus rating. Super super cool charity. Um, but yeah, so basically he asked me to help coordinate. We were auctioning off this number one mint. Um, and then also a huge high five. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but I'll call him S Jack. Um, basically, it was super cool. So he saw Ships was getting a whole bunch of hate. Gave the idea to donate the number one mint, and then S Jack actually gave Mint. He wanted to give Ships the number 11 mint. Ship said no, it's not happening, and basically paid mint price for it, which is way less than the secondary market. I think it was going for like zero point 0.1 ETH around the time, 0.15. Um, but super, super cool. If I click this link to the auction, it'll bring up the OpenSea um, number one mint. And let's go to the offer because it was actually really, really cool. Yep. So Ship sold it for 0.35 Ethereum. Ships actually went ahead. He sent me the ETH. I converted it on Coinbase. So it was about $746 at the time. We also, on this, anyone who tipped, those got donated. So we raised another about $15 in tips. Um, and it was super cool. So we were able to donate $761 to Mental Health America. Ships basically turned something that could have been really, really bad, really weigh on his mental health, and he was like, you know what? I'm just going to give it back and help people. So super, super cool here. Awesome job, S Jax, for that. So that was really, really cool to see something that could have been super negative turn into a positive for good. And then here we have the PRGuitarman post basically saying, hey, Fiesta Dog has no affiliation with Bone. He was the original artist. He wanted to clarify that he's not involved in Bone at all. Um, which makes a whole bunch of sense. Chris is very well known in Web3. Um, his reputation means a lot for most people, but um, basically the idea was he doesn't want to be associated with the project that he doesn't know. Um, Basically, he made the meme, he shared it for free, and people have used it to monetize and use his artwork without his consent to raise money. Um, Talking to Chris, he received a whole bunch of even hate in his DMs, which, guys, that's not cool to send someone. He basically, all he said was, I'm not with it. People stop asking me. Um, and really cool. So, Transfer My Moons, applaud him here. Basically, he was saying, hey, we have no relationship. They wanted to do something that was fun and silly. Um, Made the mistake in not asking Chris for permission. Um, Transfer My Moons totally owned up to that. Um, I don't see it as a huge issue for anyone. It should have been a non-issue. Basically, Chris should have said, "I'm not involved." Transfer My Moon said, "Yeah, sorry, we didn't get your permission. Um, we won't use your name, stuff like that, likeness." Um, and then that could have been it. Chris said because he's not involved in the project, he sold his tokens, and that's when people got really, really upset when it hurt them financially, which makes no sense. I mean, people are free to buy and sell whenever they want, guys. Um, it's not it's not about your little bit. So, um, but so I actually made a Twitter post about it. I can bring it up, but Chris basically said he wasn't consulted. He sold his, I think it was 100 mil he got. He sold it for 0.42 Ethereum, and then he donated 1.42 to a food bank. I'll bring up his tweet right here, but it was super, super cool to see that. So awesome job turning a negative into a positive there. Um, Really, really proud of Chris for doing that. I think um, it's super inspiring to see people be able to turn it around, do that. And just want to clarify too. I mean, he's given so much. PRGuitarman, he's helped other projects to raise money. He's always been an ambassador for Reddit avatars. He's um, really, really great in Web3 as far as helping other people grow, smaller projects grow. Really giving love. I see him. He's always in spaces and supporting it. So I think, and I will say, I think if you read the comments, 95% of people understood both sides and were supportive. It was just really tough to see the 5 to 10% go at someone who literally just said, "Hey, my reputation matters, and I'm not going to do this." So, I really think that we need to, like the shirt I'm wearing, have compassion over the negative energy for each other. I mean, these artists give so much to us. I'm actually gonna make myself big. I'm going to stop sharing this screen. If I can do it. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that is not great quality. I'll uh, I'll switch recording and then we'll make it look pretty. All right, I'm back, looking a little bit more high quality than I was in that little corner screen grab. But yeah, basically what I was saying is we really need to have compassion for people. We need to understand the human. We can't get so upset. Ultimately, while there's a financial aspect to these avatars and people want it, I really think it's about uh, enjoying your time in Web3, um, loving one another, coming together, letting artists do their thing, letting collectives do their things, and really lift each other up. I think that's ultimately what's going to take us to that next level to really bring that positivity into the world. Um, and I really hope everyone hears that message and everyone can take a step back when things happen that they don't like and try to contextualize it, understand it, um, and then just lift each other up because that's ultimately what it's all about and that's what makes life worth living and way more fun. So, with that being said, you all have a very Merry Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year. Um, enjoy your time with family and friends and enjoy. And as always, keep smiling. I'll talk to you guys later.